The Golden Goose and the Power of Choice. Dear Amelia Emberhart, I recently read a book that many call a classic in personal development, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. It is one of those titles that seem to pop up again and again in conversations about success and character. And to be honest with you, it was okay. It was thoughtful, but somehow also a bit circular. It felt like it kept walking around in wide loops rather than cutting straight into the heart of the matter. But still, I found some powerful, golden ideas buried inside. Ideas I think are worth passing on to you. This letter is the first of 2, where I will explore those ideas, not as rules to follow, but as tools you can play with. Tools for shaping the kind of girl and woman you are becoming. The kind who leads, loves, and lives with courage and clarity. The Golden Goose and the Balance of Growth. Imagine you own a magical goose. Every morning, it lays a golden egg. That egg represents something valuable, something you want: happiness, health, success, meaningful work, strong relationships. But the goose, the one doing the producing? That is you. Or someone else you care for. Your own energy. Your skills. Your habits. Your character. If you only focus on the eggs, the outcomes, you will eventually wear down the goose. If you only pamper the goose but never let it work, you get no golden eggs. This is called the P/PC balance. P is production, what you want. PC is production capability, your ability to get it again tomorrow. The smart life is not about chasing results. It is about protecting and growing the source of those results. Do not just ask what you want to get. Ask what kind of person or system keeps those things coming, day after day, year after year. The change is not always where you think. It is easy to focus on what is wrong in someone else, especially with children. We often ask, why is she acting like that, or how can I fix her? But sometimes, Amelia, the child is not the problem. The parent is. That is not said to blame, but to empower. Because the shift often happens when the adult stops trying to control the child, and starts seeing the child as already capable. Already whole. Already filled with potential, not problems. The change begins inside the person who sees, not the one being seen. When you see someone, really see them, as capable, brave, and wise, they start to become it. This is as true in parenting as it is in friendship and leadership. You always have a choice. One of the deepest truths in the book comes from a man who lived through a concentration camp. Viktor Frankl once said that between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. That space is where your power lives. We do not control everything that happens to us. But we do control what it means. We can choose to be bitter, or better. We can choose to break, or build. We can choose to hide, or heal. This is what proactivity means, taking responsibility for your life. It is not about blaming others, or even yourself. It is about owning your power to respond. You are not your past. You are your next choice. Stop waiting. Start initiating. Another powerful shift: do not wait for permission, approval, perfect timing, or someone else to do it first. You are allowed to initiate. That is what a solutions-based mindset means. It means becoming the spark, the starter, the one who shows up instead of waiting for the door to be opened. If there is a change to be made, make it. If there is a conversation to be had, start it. If there is something missing, create it. Initiative is not about being loud. It is about being brave enough to move first. When life pushes, here are your 3 choices. Sometimes life will challenge you. Here are 3 ways to respond: direct change, start with yourself. Change your habits, thinking, words, or actions. Indirect influence, change how you interact with others. Influence with kindness, firmness, or new methods. Acceptance, if nothing else works, smile gently and accept what is, without letting it define you. These are not signs of weakness. These are signs of wisdom. Strength is knowing when to do which. So, Amelia, here is your spark for this week. Choose one place in your life where you have been waiting. Waiting for someone to understand you. Waiting for the situation to improve. Waiting to feel ready. Now flip it. Ask instead, what would it look like if I took initiative here? Even the smallest step counts. One breath of courage can open the next door. This is your moment. Take command and show us the path.